Our final speaker seeking recognition, Senator Lightford.
Thank you, Mr. President. To the bill, please.
To the bill, Senator.
Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the Senate, we're having a debate as if this is a new subject. This is a 20-year-old broken system, a broken formula that fails all of our school districts across the state. You've heard from many superintendents that even say, my district does pretty well, but I feel better if all the children across the state are doing well. And I know that we started a couple years back. We've had the Education Funding Advisory Commission. Senator Menard passed his first bill, Senate Bill 16. Then he passed the second bill, Senate Bill 231. Then I passed a bill last May that incorporated Senate Bill 231 with the evidence-based model. Then the governor, in his infinite wisdom, decided to start a governor's commission. This issue has been vetted and vetted and vetted and vetted to the point that we have a pretty good formula here. I know that you don't see numbers, but just know this. There are no losers, which is the big word that came before losers and winners, losers and winners. We all wanted to know if we were losing. There are no losers. But I truly feel that the Republican side of the aisle wants the city of Chicago school children to lose. They want them to fail. They continue to bring up a Chicago block grant that has been dissolved in this legislation. They continue to bring up issues that are not true. CPS, by the way, would be in Tier 2, not even Tier 1. But this is a system that we're all addressing based on need. On need. Not on what you individually want in your district, not what I individually want in my district, but the needs of the children in the district. It's time out for the BS. It's just time out for it. We teach our kids all about the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and I just hope we don't teach them all the BS that you're constantly incorporating into a discussion that is totally irrelevant. Some of the arguments that you made, you should feel shame. You should feel shame on yourself that this issue have gotten this far, and there's nothing you want to do but to continue to protect your categoricals and your areas of interest while the kids in the city of Chicago don't even know if their school will open on time. They're threatening closing 3 weeks before. Don't we care about all the kids in the state of Illinois? So why do we continue to encourage a broken system? We have weeks left to go. Give this initiative over to the House. Let the representatives have a stab at it. Whatever is left pending, allow them to send that back over to us in a final resort. You don't even give your House Republicans a chance to get involved in the process. Give them a chance to have an issue. Representative Pritchard has been working on this. There's a number of amendments here that were based on what you asked for. We are not going to leave the kids in the city of Chicago high and dry. We are not going to do that. We're going to educate them equally as well as we educate every other child in this state. Put your votes where you really mean it. You all ran down education. Act like you really care about it. It's not just about you. It's about our school children. It is about them. Another speaker mentioned just a moment ago something that was so outlandish that I wouldn't dare be reminded or say anything because I don't want you to rise for a second time. But I do want you to know that there was a lot of what came out of the governor's commission in this bill. All of the recommendations that you sat there and you gave input on are in this bill. Enough is enough. You can say no on every darn thing else, but please educate the children of the state. Stop it. They're poor. It's poverty. They need help. The Chicago Public Schools pension system needs fair funding just like all of the other school districts' pension systems gets. They're the only one that paying their own pension system. So what's the problem with leveling the playing field for all of our school districts? What is so wrong with that? Are you afraid that some of your highly qualified teachers might find themselves teaching poor kids in the city of Chicago? This is ridiculous. There's 27 elements in this bill. There's 27 elements in this bill that ensures a better opportunity for all our kids. So whatever your school district needs are, they will be met with this. So if your needs aren't as great as your neighbor's needs, then you don't get as much as your neighbor. It's just that simple. So whatever tier your school districts are in, they're there because they're at a level that none of us control. It's the adequacy target. Read the bill, you guys. See what's in it. Then go back and intelligently explain it to your superintendents. They already get it. There's no opposition but you. You are the opposition. It makes no sense. It's time out for all of this BS. The schools want to open on time in August, and they need to know what they're working with. We cannot continue to drag them down. We're ruining our public education system from elementary through higher education. We're ruining the kids' opportunity in this state to have a fair chance to learn. I encourage and I vote.